guess, in the end, you were right about me. I really am just a crying child.
You haven't changed. You just think you have.
I hate a lot of things, and I don't particularly like any. What I have is not a dream, because I will make it a reality.
Run away with me, Arthur. Run away right now and don't look back. I know you won't run away, but it's a pretty dream.
You couldn't kill no one. Look at you, all ragged and sick and weak.
Someone like me isn't worthy of being the water usher. I don't even deserve to stand next to the likes of the other usher.
Well, I should be. Someday I will be. I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
They will shudder before our strength, our devotion, our vengeance.
I can sense no anger, no rage, no fear. He's empty.
You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in a day when you're alone in this brain. And your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways. And it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you're fucked. You gotta tell your brain where you wanna go and how you wanna go and how you wanna get there. You gotta control it.
People don't want to be around you because you cause them to have brainstorming of their failures and shortcomings and how they could have been like you, but they failed. And then if you're a nice guy, they hate you even more because you're successful and nice, and then they hate themselves for hating you.
No one can work out for you. Doesn't matter how much money you have. No one can learn skills for you. And so in the early days, like, it feels so painful because you're like, you look around to see who can help you, and then you're like, fuck, it's me.
I can cry, I can shit myself, I can put an honest day's work in here that more than anyone does in a week, and no one sees it, because it's supposed to be that way. This is the fucking means to the ends. It's not the ends. All those motherfuckers that come in here with their hair done, the makeup, you know, these guys come in shirts to be seen, missing the fucking point, man. Missing the point. You're not in here to get an achievement. You're in here to pay your fucking dues, so later in life you never wonder what if.
There's nobody coming to help you. A knight in shining armor isn't gonna ride in and save you. You are the only one that's going to be able to save you. And all this time, you point your finger and you say, I can't do that because I was born here. Or I can't do that because I have this issue. Or I can't do that because they made fun of me. And you know what's gonna happen? Nothing. You're gonna get more of the same. You're gonna get laughed at more. You're gonna be ashamed more. You're gonna be frustrated more. And you're gonna really regret at the end of your life that you put off taking responsibility for yourself and building yourself into what could be.
You want something, go get it.
If you really want to avoid all the critics in your life, then do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing, and you'll never get their attention. But if you are something and you're doing something, you become something, guess what? You get their attention. And that pisses them off because they can never be what you are now. So the only thing they can do to make them feel good is try to bring you the fuck down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something. Because I don't know who the fuck you are, but you seem to know who I am.
Every single person that doubted you, go prove them all wrong. Your old friends, family, people that used to make fun of you for trying, they counted you out, bro. Make them wish they never spoke. Their words were never strong enough to stop you.
I'm gonna take every single thing that someone says. I'm gonna take every smart-ass remark. I'm gonna take every eye roll. I'm gonna take every comment of disbelief, and I'm gonna remember who the fuck said it. I'm gonna remember where I was when they said it, and I'm gonna remember how it made me feel when they said it. And I'm gonna take all of that shit, and I'm gonna put it up here in a huge motherfucking chip on my shoulder. And when I don't feel like going, and when I'm having a hard day, and when I would rather sit on my ass than do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna think back to what those people said, or what they did, or them laughing, or them making fun of me. And I'm gonna use that to push me into action. And that is where the dark side works. And people who don't get it, don't get it, all right? But I can tell you this, every motherfucking champion, every single one, fucking all the greatest achievers have tremendous amounts of dark energy, and that's what they operate on.
I'll prove my parents wrong, I'll prove my family wrong, I'll prove my brothers wrong, I'll prove my friends wrong, I'll prove everybody wrong. People really don't know what I'm capable of. People don't know what you're capable of.
The height of your capabilities, the height of your energy. You heal like Wolverine. It is Friday. Are you making money? What are you doing? Oh, there's this band. I really want to see this band. And I guess you just deserve to lose, right?
You're behind, and you know it. But you're not behind everybody else. You're not behind your family. You're not behind the people that doubted you. You're behind the man you promised yourself you'd be. I know how badly you want to quit, bro. And I know how badly them voices in your head are telling you it's not worth it. But I also know how badly you want this shit. If there's not a voice in this world that believes in you, let me be the one that does. Go chase tomorrow's you, because he's already at the top.
If you live a life like everybody else, never expect to be fucking wrong.
You cannot be distracted. Your silly ex-girlfriend's not going to convince you to give up. Nobody's going to convince you to give up. You're a winner. You're here. You don't need thank you. You don't need anyone to say you're doing a good job. You're not a fucking toddler. You're a man. You're going to dedicate yourself. Work. In the end, you will have everything you've ever dreamed of.
If you think about the difference between winners and losers, winners define themselves by what they made happen, and losers define themselves by what happened to them.
Go! Attack! Over and over and over and over until the wall itself, until the laws of physics bend, until the universe gives in. It's your will against the will of the universe. It's you against the laws of physics. It's you against the cosmos. It's you against the simulation. It's you against everything that's containing you. It's you, your head, and your stubbornness. That's all you've got.
Like my one self-doubt in myself is more dangerous than 1,000 people doubting my ability to build that franchise with Body Boot Camp and ultimately, have a big exit. And so the conversation, the most important conversation you could ever have is that conversation that takes place between your ears, right, with yourself. Like you could sit here, and I know you never would, but if you're like, Bedros, you're going to fail at your next big business, and then you're going to fail at the one. Cool. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate your opinion, man. And then I could see the guy at my hotel, let's say he says the same thing. By the time I get home tomorrow, 1,000 people told me I'm going to fail, and I'm never going to succeed. None of that will impact me. But the moment I allow any one of those seeds to take root in my mind, and I go, maybe Nick's right, it's over. Then I will now find evidence to erode.
Man, I wonder why that guy's got all these, why is he so disciplined? Why is he so good? How can this guy do this? How can that person do that? I wish I had that. The reason they have that is because they made a conscious decision at some point in time to not let external circumstances dictate the outcome of their life. And you have to make that decision.
One thing that every individual that's done something extraordinary, I'm talking about from writing books to poetry to businesses to sport, they all had one thing in common. At some point, they all wanted to quit.
Well, and if I like to get after it and bring it, why would I want to take it off? The whole point is to keep going harder and getting further and like enjoying the process of it, Like it's not something to turn off.
You'll never get bigger. You paid for your gym membership and you went to the gym every day, but you never got bigger, you never got in shape. Did they scam you? Or did you not lift the weights? Love is a scam, unless you put in enough work into yourself so that she instinctively respects you, so she admires you, so she is attracted to you, so that you keep the flame of your mutual bond burning bright. Unless you put work into the love, you're gonna break up and you're gonna say, love isn't real, love is a scam. Having kids is a scam, unless you're gonna create perfect replicas of yourself to leave a mark on the future. If we're gonna barely try, let them be raised by YouTube, then you're gonna think, why am I working so hard for this? I don't even get to have a miniature version of myself. Having children is a scam. Everything is a scam if you do not try. Everything is a scam if you do not put in the work.